factors. Also, too many accounts or transactions were grouped and posted as one account head without sufficient details. The audit report further stated that staff advances on the ledger of the gallery neither followed observations nor implemented the recommendations in previous year's report. The report also showed that lapses noticeable in 2007 audit still existed in 2008 financial year. All the defense counsel in court did not oppose the application for an additional proof of evidence. Earlier in April 2010, Mr. Duban Ebunike, who is Assistant Chief Research Officer of the NGA, during cross-examination, had told the court that over 160 million naira was diverted to private pockets of the DG and top echelons of the NGA. The witness had also said that though the staff salaries of National Gallery of Art in a month stood at about 15.5 million naira, but that the DG inflated it to the tune of 19.27 million naira monthly. The witness had also said that each of the accused persons took home 5 million naira each for fictitious expenses using fake receipts for retirement as instructed by Joe Musa. The first accused, Musa, was also said to have acquired a house at Constitution Road, Kaduna at the cost of 18 million naira and let out same to the NGA for 5 million naira annually. Another property owned by him in Auchi, Edo State was equally said to be valued at over 700 million naira.
Please.
And still on court matters, a federal high court in Abuja has given conditions for the release of travel documents of former Secretary General of the NFF, Dr. Bolaji Ojoba, who is being prosecuted by the EFCC. This and more will come your way shortly.
These are all effects of corruption. Come, let's join hands to put an end to these crimes by supporting the EFCC in the fight against economic and financial crimes for the betterment of our country, Nigeria.
EFCC will get you anywhere, anytime.
A federal high court in Abuja has ordered a former Secretary General of the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, Dr. Bolaji Ojoba, who is being prosecuted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, alongside 3 others on a 7-count charge bordering on using their offices to confer unfair advantages on themselves to produce a 10 million naira bond, one shot his in like sum as conditions for releasing his travel documents. Ojoba had approached the court for the release of his travel documents to be able to attend an international engagement organized by the Federation of International Football Association, FIFA. Delivering his ruling on the application, the trial judge ordered that the accused must return his travel document to the court on May 4, while he warned that failure of the accused to turn up for trial would mean that his shorty will be arrested and dogged to face trial. Before the ruling of Thursday, March 31st, granting the accused a conditional release of his passport, Justice Donato Zokorowa had on Friday, February 25, 2011, turned down an earlier application filed by Ojoba seeking a temporary release of his travel documents. Ojoba, together with Sani Lula Abdullahi, Amazi Utebulam, and Taiwo Gunjobi, all former officials of NFF, are specifically standing trial for defrauding the federal government to the tune of over 1.3 billion naira and $2 million, among others. The travel documents of all the accused persons were ordered seized on September 7, 2010 by the court as part of the bail conditions when they were arraigned. Other bail conditions were the provision of a 100 million naira bond by each of the accused with 2 shorties each. Justice Okorowa had earlier turned down an application for the release of Ojoba's travel documents, warning the accused to desist from bringing frivolous applications aimed at delaying the trial. Ojoba's counsel, Enahore Eba, had also filed an application before the court seeking the quashing of the charges against him. The 3 other accused persons aligned with the application and also challenged the jurisdiction of the court to entertain the suit. But the EFCC counsel, Olashipo Ataolu SAN, went ahead to present a 17-paragraph affidavit opposing the application. Ojoba, Lulu, Uchebulam, and Ogunjobi were arrested by EFCC on June 7, 2010, but granted administrative bail. They were, however, rearrested by the Commission's operatives on Monday, September 6, 2010. They are being tried on a 7-count charge. The substantive suit comes up on May 9, 2011.
Nigeria is the 6th largest producer of oil in the world. In over 50 years of oil exploration, the country has earned well over $600 billion as oil revenue. If properly managed, it should provide us with a health system that will save lives, and not a decaying health system, a society where energy goes round for meaningful development and not an epileptic power supply system, a productive educational system and not a decaying educational system, a society where jobs are created for self-sustainability and not a society where our youth roam the streets unemployed, a highway of safety and security and not roads that lead us to early graves. We should have credible leaders who deliver dividends of democracy to the people and not corrupt leaders who divert our collective revenue for private use. Say no to corrupt leaders. See something. Say something. This message is from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has arrested 3 men posing as officials of the EFCC in a bid to defraud one Tony Ururuka of 10 million naira. The impersonators, Ifeanyi Chibuzo, operating with the fake name Ima Wonye, Kingsley Okoye, and Chupu